欢迎收看今天的汉天新闻，我是赵子彤。首先来看美国国内消息。据美国 CNN 报道，一民调机构的最新调查发现，美国总统川普在俄亥俄州与民主党领跑参选者的支持率不相上下。在2016年，川普在该州曾领先8个百分点。据报道，民调查发现，前副总统拜登在俄亥俄的支持率为48%，稍稍领先川普的46%。不过，这个领先优势在该调查的误差范围内。
As Democratic presidential candidates descend on Ohio for their next debate tomorrow night, all eyes are on the state. But will they be a year from now?
Why would you abdicate Ohio so quickly to Donald Trump?
Nan Whaley is the Democratic mayor of Dayton. She says voters should hold President Trump accountable for his trade policy, promises to restore manufacturing jobs, and so far not acting on guns. A key issue here after a mass shooting killed 9 people and injured 27.
I almost feel like Hillary's loss awakened a group of people that were not interested or willing to do the work of politics that are now completely fixated because they know what's at stake here in 2020.
She's talking about women like Stephanie Pizer, Tiffany Roberts, and Lisa Ludwig. Shell-shocked by Trump's victory, they formed a group in the Columbus suburbs called Positively Blue.
This neighborhood tends to be a little bit more Republican, and that was kind of the reason that we started Positively Blue, because we didn't have anybody to talk to.
They're motivated by a sense of obligation and perhaps feelings of guilt.
Like, I wish I would have been more involved prior to the 2016 election. Truthfully, I didn't think that would be the outcome.
You didn't think Trump could win?
Never. I like to think I'm pretty in tune, but I never saw it coming.
Winning Ohio will be no small task for Democrats. While Barack Obama carried the state twice, Trump's 8-point victory over Hillary Clinton showed how deeply red Ohio can be. But the suburbs are changing. Here in Westerville, Mitt Romney beat Obama 53 to 45% in 2012. But 4 years later, Clinton won 50 to 45, despite losing the state.
There are areas of this state that only 6 and 8 and 10 years ago were reliably Republican, big population centers that are now blue. And that makes the starting point of the 2020 election a lot closer from the get-go.
State Democratic Chairman David Pepper said the party should select a nominee who appeals to a broad cross-section of voters. The Trump re-election campaign and the Ohio Republican Party have been hard at work all year, investing heavily to avoid that. They're branding all Democratic candidates as too radical for Ohio.
Those messages don't really resonate in Ohio, and I don't think suburban voters are going to buy it.
But around kitchen tables like this, at least one thing has changed from 2016. The Trump presidency is motivating Democrats.
I've talked to people who admitted they voted for Donald Trump in 2016 and will not be doing so next time. And they've always voted Republican.
Do you think that they're making a mistake by underestimating what is happening in your kitchen and in kitchens across Ohio?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
But don't tell them.
Yeah.
近日，美国又发生白人警察对非裔开枪致死事件。德州福和市一名非裔妇女日前在自己的住宅内被白人警察迪恩从窗外误杀。受害人家庭的律师梅瑞特表示，白人警员开枪前并没有判断是否存在威胁，要求迅速进行彻底调查。德州福和市警局在当地时间14日举行记者会，证实白人警察迪恩从窗户开枪，射杀室内一个非裔妇女的行为失当，被控以谋杀罪遭到逮捕。日前被关押在郡监狱，保释金定为20万美元。
Less than 3 days after Tatiana Jefferson was killed in the bedroom of her own home, the officer who police say fired the shot.
Aaron Dean, ID 4598, was the officer who responded to the call and fired the shot that killed Tatiana.
Aaron Dean, now charged with murder. But for the family of Jefferson, justice is still a long way off.
Senseless. My daughter was 28 years old, had her whole life in front of her.
The family's lawyer, civil rights attorney Lee Merritt, tweeting, "The family of Tatiana Jefferson is relieved that Aaron Dean has been arrested and charged with murder. We need to see this through to a vigorous prosecution and appropriate sentencing."
Watching the video, I don't understand. There's no way to go in thinking that you have to shoot someone every time you go on the call.
The call was for what was supposed to be a simple welfare check. A neighbor was concerned about open doors, so he called the non-emergency line.
Well, the front doors have been open since 10 o'clock, and I haven't seen anybody moving around. It's not normal for them to have both of the doors open this time of night.
Police released edited body camera footage showing the responding officers moving through Jefferson's property in the dark with a flashlight. No announcement that officers were outside the window. Then, Dean quickly approaches a window with his gun drawn, yelling, and within seconds, firing a single fatal shot.
Put your hands up! Show me your hands!
Tatiana Jefferson was killed as her 8-year-old nephew in the room watched.
The first thing he told me was he was sad. And I asked him, why was he sad? And he told me because the police had shot his aunt.
Nobody looked at that video and said there's any doubt that this officer acted inappropriately.
Now, Dean is charged with murdering Tatiana Jefferson, killed less than 10 minutes after that initial call for a welfare check in the bedroom of her own home.
再来看国际方面的消息。为施展后脱欧时代英国的国际形象，英国威廉王子夫妇对巴基斯坦进行历史性访问。据英国媒体报道，威廉王子和凯特王妃于当地时间15日正式开启在巴基斯坦的5天行程。这是英国王室10多年来第一次访问这个南亚国家。威廉王子夫妇希望借此加强两国之间的文化纽带。尽管巴基斯坦安全形势已经得到改善，1000多名警察还是严阵以待，全天候保障威廉和凯特的安全。
The stunning setting of the National Monument here in Islamabad, capping up a very busy day for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. It started at a girls' school, the message, female empowerment, trying to encourage that in this country, as is often the case wherever they visit. Then another familiar message as they head off to the Meghalaya Hills. All about conservation, but no sighting there of the famous yet elusive leopards. Then a formal part of the day where they met the President, then the Prime Minister Imran Khan. The Duke last meeting Imran Khan 23 years ago in the UK when Imran was still a cricketer, and the former cricketer told the young Prince William that he would one day be Prime Minister, so quite a moment for them to meet up again in the Prime Minister's residence. On Wednesday, another busy day. Again, it's about conservation, but also about climate change. Going to see a glacier slowly melting, so the real devastating effects of that, something that Prince William cares deeply about. This is Max Foster in Islamabad, Pakistan.
当地时间14日，伊朗总统鲁哈尼在德黑兰举行新闻发布会。发布会上，鲁哈尼强调，如果欧洲国家继续不履行自己的承诺，那伊朗也将按照计划进一步减少履行伊朗核协议承诺。此外，鲁哈尼表示，自去年美国单方面退出伊核协议，并对伊朗进行严厉制裁以来，伊朗的经济遭受到一段时间的困境。但就目前观察，今年伊朗各项经济指标向好，本国货币率趋于稳定，通货膨胀率下降。失业率较去年相比也从 12.3% 降至 10.5%， 这正证明美国的极致限制政策已经失效。
With regards to the nuclear issue, as you touched upon in your question, America, due to the domestic pressure of the hardliners, as well as the Zionist regime, the occupying Zionist regime, as well as the Saudi Arabian government, they all did admit at the end of the day that they brought all of their efforts to bear to pressure America to exit the JCPOA. This was a grave mistake by America that was committed. The wise and intelligent thing that was done by the Islamic Republic of Iran, of course, was to exhibit patience, practice patience, because their expectation was for us to pull out of the JCPOA as well, so that they could take the nuclear file to the UN Security Council again and hold us as the guilty party. We did not let America saddle Iran with this guilt. And this guilt resides squarely on the shoulders of the United States of America. Today, other than the current United States government and a couple of other small countries, There is no country in the world that has accepted or has approved the U.S. unilateral and illegal withdrawal. The 4+1, in other words, the ones left in the JCPOA, were supposed to make up for the U.S. unilateral exit from the JCPOA. Our relationship with Russia and China is a good relationship. Within their own framework, they have brought to bear a lot of efforts, but unfortunately, the three European countries, of course, I can't accept your interpretation that they have bowed down to America. But the truth is that they have not lived up to their own commitments. What they should have done, what they were committed to doing, have not been fulfilled. They were not able to fulfill those commitments.
休息一下，马上回来。